Executive summaries get everybody excited, and that's because they're the most read part of any proposal. But what if I could tell you there were some simple ways to make it really stand out? Hi, my name is Kristen, and I'm going to teach you how to create a knockout executive summary. There really seems to be two sides of the fence when it comes to executive summaries. There's those that believe it should be written first so that it sets the tone for the rest of the proposal. And there's those that believe it should be written last so that it captures those core elements and themes that you've put effort into when writing the response to tender. Whatever side of the fence you sit on, the person that writes the executive summary has to be the person that knows the customer best. Leaving executive summary writing to a bid writer is great if you just want a simple structure, but they're not going to be able to articulate the customer's key objectives or how you differentiate as an organization, as well as somebody who's met the customer and really understands their needs. When responding to a tender, I provide the salesperson or the primary respondent with a simple structure for an executive summary. It's a template I use that includes basic guidelines that make sure that we cover off all of the important information every single time. Starting with a simple introduction, you'd include information about your understanding of the customer's objectives in your own words and 2 or 3 differentiators as to how you're going to help them achieve them. If you're the incumbent, show them what you've done for them lately, remind them how you've stood out in the past and how you're going to continue helping them achieve those goals. Next, I would include some bullet points that are consistent across most organizations and highlight the benefits that we're going to deliver. I'm not talking about products and their features here. Generally, these could include time savings, cost savings, returns on investment, reduced risk, improved user experience, and introduction of new technology so that they're keeping up with the market. Before summarizing, I'll include information here about how we go above and beyond. This can be hard dollar savings, soft dollar savings, dedicated resources, the way that your values and cultures align, anything that shows that you are really the best fit for this organization. I'll include this in bold, different colors, different fonts, have a text box around it, some way to make sure that those that are skimming the executive summary really pay attention to this section. Finally, the conclusion doesn't have to be long, but it does have to be direct. I recommend avoiding words like we feel, we think, we believe, because it doesn't show any conviction or confidence in what you've committed to in the executive summary above. Instead, I use words like, we're committed to this. I include a course of action so that you're continuing that momentum and you're encouraging them to pursue the rest of your proposal document and read further. By following this structure, I generally find that executive summaries run for between 1 and 2 pages. Now, they should be different for every single customer. And a general rule of thumb that I apply is if I can read it and it could apply to any other customer, it's not specific enough and it needs to be revised. To summarize, there's no one hard and fast rule when it comes to writing executive summaries because every single one of them is different by nature. But by making sure that you have the right person writing the executive summary and following a simple structure to make sure that you include all of those differentiators and key components will make sure that your executive summaries are a knockout every single time. Thank you so much for watching and make sure you include any questions or comments below.